Are you going to pay?
Moment there as we saw our police chief talk about 30.
You're at $166.
I tell you.
You couldn't see it?
No more.
Really hard to
What are you telling me?
and it's just hard to really talk
You're going to pay or no? You're going to pay or no?
He was doing what he
I
should.
tell you, $50.
It's an easy question. I don't what you're saying. How's that? What? Are you going to pay or no? It's easy.
No.
I don't what you're saying.
Pay only
All right.
$50.
So what are you going to do? Pump it out? What?
Where? Where? $50. Where?
Where what?
Where?
It's 166.
I don't know. Broken phone. Broken glass.
That's him. That's his side. Now you're acting stupid. You ain't ever fueled before?
I tell you, $50.
This is your side.
No, I'm not looking for. No, this is no good. It's your problem, not my problem.
It's not my problem.
$50 is starting pump.
You didn't tell me $50.
I tell you $50.
You did. So what are you going to do?
Watch right here as he takes the nozzle out of the auxiliary tank out of the back of the pickup truck. They're typically 100 gallons. He knew very well that he filled that up and it holds more than $50 worth of fuel.
You're going to pump it out? You're not going to just leave with the fuel? You think because you filled it up, you're just going to leave with it? Is that what you're saying? Is that what you're trying to tell me? You think you got that fuel and you're just going to leave with it because you're trying to say you got $50. Is that what you're saying to me? Please, be clear. What are you telling me? What are you telling me? You're going to pay $50 for $50 worth of fuel? Because you got more than that in there. So we'll go pump it out right now. All right?
I pay $50. I'm looking for.
All right, then we got to take some fuel out.
No starting pump.
Then we got to take some fuel out.
No problem. Take.
Let's go.
Take.
Let's go. You got to pull the truck around here. I'm not doing it right here. You're laughing. Do I look like I'm laughing? Do I have a smile on my face? I'm being serious.
Your problem.
It's not my problem, but I'm going to deal with it and I'm going to pump it out. Exactly. But you're here on my property with my fuel that hasn't been paid for.
I understand.
Okay, you want to pay $50 and you have too much in there. We got to take it out. So what's wrong? You're telling me no, you're not going to give it to me now? Is that what you're saying? You're what? Explain to me. What? Is this your company?
My company.
Even better.
Yeah.
Are there certain things that you really kind of have a real need for as far as donated items?
Yes, toiletries. We need blankets. We need medical equipment if you've got such, like CPAP machines or walkers or wheelchairs.
What are you here so early for?
And then just general clothing. But
Hope you feel
again,
better.
We seem to have plenty of children's clothing. We really do need some for adults
It's rejected.
in larger sizes. That seems to be the stuff that's missing right now.
I know you're busy, David. I will.
Says do not honor.
Thank you so much. You know, at the shelter that we were at last night,
Says
one of
do
the
not
things that
honor.
they were really kind of wanting to was like just those wipes, you know, because people,
Says no good.
you know, there's not an opportunity to really
No,
take a
no.
shower or anything.
That's
So
homey.
that's
No.
something if you want to drop something off might be a good thing. Wipes and just medical
What is it?
things. Just
Not money.
I guess. I don't know. Not my card. What do you need me to do?
Okay, have.
let him know he took the Kramer beverage pass,
Okay.
and just to make sure he turns it in. Johnny, I guess, is gonna come take the...
Cheap.
We don't have that.
And if Johnny doesn't have an easy pass,
Decline.
It's connecting.
if Johnny doesn't have an easy pass, give him the money to get over the bridge.
Sure, we
I
can
don't
do
know how
that.
much it is.
It says do not honor. I wouldn't take this one either.
What?
I wouldn't take it. Do not honor.
Not money.
You're having a bad day today, dude.
No, that's the thing. This is the claim.
Both of them. It says neither one, no good.
Every time good. This is no good.
That's what it said. Do not honor.
My English very bad. I'm sorry. What problem?
It doesn't go, it didn't go through. It's not gonna go through. You have to call the card and find out why. I don't know whose card it is.
Sometimes what happens is when you're out of state, if you used it maybe in another state today and then came here, they stop it because they think it's stolen. I've had that happen.
I have filled money today.
Yeah, was it in another state or New Jersey?
No. Money. I'm truck driver.
It happens. It happens. You might have to call the bank.
Bank closed now.
You're like me.
Debit.
Another one?
Debit card.
It's connecting.
Good?
Where are you from? What English isn't your first language?
Putin.
Where is it?
Russia.
Russia?
Russia.
We're at Russia.
Russia.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Really? No kidding. Really?
Are you? You from India?
Oh, I know Russia. Yeah. Sure.
You from Russia?
I'm not from Russia. No. That one was good. You have to sign this slip. Look, I hope you have a better day. I'm not having a good one myself. I apologize for yelling at you.
This is receipt?
You understand?
No. No, yeah, my English very bad.
I understand that.
20 years live in United States. No English.
20 years? Really?
Not English.
You're doing it though, right? You're making it?
20 years.
Wow.
20 years, not English. My language, Russian. Only.
Yeah. Well, we just had another scammer up here in the truck stop, and you'd be surprised how often I have to break this video camera out for situations here lately, because I decided that's what I'm going to do. And I've actually had 4 different incidences. He speaks very little English. We have a very hard time communicating. Here I think he's asking for a spoon when he's in here. He really just wanted something to eat. He wanted to know where the food was. Now he comes in, he's going, where, look at it. Okay, look, what you see is what you get. I wasn't rude to him, I was very nice. I was very nice to this guy. Now then he comes in to get fuel. He's got a credit card in his hand, and he comes up to the desk and he goes, pump 7, okay, blah, blah, blah. Now, we'll just say, if he said anything else, I definitely didn't understand him. I understood very clear that he said pump 7. So I turned pump 7 on. Okay? Now, we keep our pump set to full at all times. If somebody wants $50 worth, they have to stop it at 50. If somebody tells me they want a certain amount, I'm very specific. Stop it at whatever amount you want. That's how it goes. He comes in, I look over, I see he's not done. He goes, but how much is in there? Now, every pump's got how much you put in, okay? I said, well, you're at 166. And he goes, I only said 50. This isn't the first time that this has happened.
typically when somebody says 50, the very first thing I do is I say 50. I confirm that it's 50. That's if I'm pumping it myself out front with some gasoline. Well, he had an auxiliary tank in the back of his pickup truck, and that's what he was filling. So we went out there, and basically what I was saying to him was, that's fine if you only want $50 worth, but just because you put it in your tank doesn't mean you're leaving with it. And he kept going, well, this isn't my problem. I never told him it was his problem. I kept telling him, we'll go pump it out then. I just wanted to articulate with him and clarify what he was trying to tell me. So you're trying to tell me, since there was a mistake making, you just leave with the fuel? Like, we can get this back. Well, he didn't want that, and that's what made me to believe, every reason to believe, he was just out to scam. Maybe he meant to tell me 50, maybe he did tell me 50 somewhere in his mumbles. Definitely wasn't clear if he said it, and he knows it. Really, that's my belief. I believe that he knew exactly what was going on. Now, I've had this UPS truck here pull up yesterday, where somebody pulled up. Today they pulled up. I can't quite read the number from here. I don't know why this guy pulls in here and then this other car meets him and then they leave. But yesterday they did the same thing. He went over, this car pulled up. Alright, speaking of scams, here's what I think just happened. I'm not saying it did, but I know for a fact this goes on. I've seen it happen. These delivery drivers, they pull in here to get fuel. Their buddy comes up, they were delivering a package, the package gets lifted off to their buddy, and their excuse for being here is they got fuel, because this UPS guy can't steal the package himself. What's he gonna do? How's he gonna steal it? Think about that for a second. Goes back to the yard, he's probably on cameras and all, and then where at? On the route. He'd have to have somebody come meet him somewhere. But if he's at places he's supposed to be, somebody will probably see him. But at the fuel station, when there's nobody here, buddy can come up, no problem, and they can slip the package off into their car. Anyway, so this guy was trying to tell me, since there was a mistake made and the fuel was already in the tank, that he's just going to keep it, and he's only going to give me $50. He tried, but you know what? I don't think he was expecting me to bring the video camera out, and I don't think he was expecting me to go out there and videotape his truck either, and take all this other stuff in evidence. Because the reason I did wasn't the fact that I was worried about him pulling off and not paying. It was the fact that he used a credit card, and I believe later on he may try to do a chargeback, saying that he didn't purchase this fuel, but I got everything on video just in case he did attempt to do a chargeback. I have his acknowledgement of the fact that he got $166 in fuel.